Hello guys, welcome you all to our channel. So in the previous video, we have discussed about the installation and some introduction of penetration testing. We have done with the installation of the Kali Linux. Now let's learn about the basic commands of the Kali Linux. Here is the terminal which will I open. Now let's discuss the basic commands of the Linux. Suppose you have to look for the manual page of the commands. Suppose you don't know the commands and you are using that command for the first time. To see the command, that how we can use the command, there is the manual in Kali Linux in which we can see the manual page of the commands that shows how you can use for what it is used the commands. So simply type man. It is used to show the manual page of the following command. Suppose I am writing man ls, it's in listing directories. Here we can see that it shows the manual page for the listing directories. Ls means listing directory. Here is the option that we can use for the listing directories. Like that way we can use press q for quit. Similarly we can use man for another command like mkdir. It shows the manual page of the mkdir. The name of the mkdir is the make directory. What do we use? It is used for making directories. It can be used with the various options like this. So I will quit for now. Let's talk about the another commands. Now to see what files are in your current desktop or the current system, we will simply type ls. ls will show the listing of directories and the file in your current directory where you are now located. If I want to see the hidden files in the Linux, I will simply type ls -a. -a option is used for to show the files which are hidden as well as not hidden. Here we can see that the hidden files in the Linux system is denoted by the dot symbol. The dot symbols, the file with the dot symbols are the hidden files. So we are able to see the hidden files. If we try to see the hidden files in the graphical UI, just go to view and show the hidden files. Now it will show all the files with including the hidden files, but we don't want that it shows the hidden files. It's look like congested. So I will simply untick that command. Let's do the ls command again. Now I have to list the directories and the file one by one in the line. So I will use the option like ls-l. Here we can see that it shows the files and the directory one by one in the line. The ls-l also shows that what are the permission for the current file, for what user it can be accessed, and the timestamp that when it was created at what time. That's the use of the ls command. If we want to clear the terminal, so simply type clear. Clear command is used for to clear the terminals from the previous output that we use for running the commands. Now let's talk about how we can move from one directory to the another directory. Let's list the files and directories. Suppose I have to move from my current directory to the desktop directory. So I will use cd command, which is used for to change directory, and simply enter the directory that you want to go inside that directory. So I want to go in the desktop directory, so I will write desktop. Sorry for the spelling mistake, and simply enter. Now you are in the desktop directory. So cd command is used for to change directory with the following directory. Now let's list the files in directory. There is one more directory which is named as application. Now suppose you want to go in the previous directories. So the simple command is cd dot dot. cd dot dot will take you the previous directory from where you came previously. So enter. Let's list the file. Here we can see that we again came back to the previous directory where we were here. Now let's talk about creating the directories. In the Windows, it is simple to create the directories like folders. But in the Linux, we can create the directory by GUI by going in the files and simply create the folders. But if we want to use in the CLI, so simple command is mkdir, which is used for make directory with the following name as a, let's go to the desktop directory, cd desktop ls. Here is the one directory. Now I will make the new directory with a new name like mkdir with the following name like new directory and enter. Now let's list the files and directory ls. Here we can see that we are getting the two directories, one as application and another one as we make the new directory as a new directory name. So it is shown as a new directory. When we go inside that directory, it will be empty because we have not inserted any files or any content in that directory. Now let's go inside that directory. So simply command is cd new directory. Here we can see that I am in the desktop directory. In that directory there is new directory, so I am in the current new directory. So if we type pwd, which is used for print working directory, simply enter. So it will show my current location with the full path from home to my current position, current directory. Let's again make the new directory kdir notes. Simply enter and this the directory. Here we can see that there is node directory. Suppose I have to remove the node directory. So the simple command is remove directory, which is rmdir with the following name that you want to remove. So I want to remove notes. Simply enter. That's ls. Now we can see that we are not able to see the output because the file has been removed with this command mkdir. Let's make again new directory with mkdir. I will name directory as notes. Simply enter ls. Let's go inside that directory notes. Let's create the empty file with the touch command, touch notes 1 space notes 2 space notes 3. Here the touch command is used for to create the files with the empty content. So I've given the list of the files like note 1, note 2 and note 3. It will create the three files as note 1, note 2, note 3. Simply enter. Let's do ls. Here we can see that we are getting the three files. Let's get back to the previous directory cd dot dot ls. Now we have inserted the files inside the node directory. So if I want to remove the node directory, so the command is rmdir and the following directory notes. Here it shows that the directory is not empty. There is some files inside that directory. So to overcome from this problem, we will simply use rm-rf. It will forcefully remove the nodes directory without checking that if the directory is empty or not. So rm-f with the following name nodes. Enter. no error has been shown. Let's do ls. Now we can see that we are not getting that files. Let's do ls nodes. Here it shows that cannot access file, no such files or directory, because the node directory has been removed forcefully. Now suppose you have to create multiple directories in a single particular command. The simple command is mk dir, sorry for the spelling mistake, kdir with the -p command we can use to create multiple directories. So I will give the directory in the curly braces as nodes 1, node 2, node 3. Simply enter. Let's do ls. Here we can see that we are getting 3 new directories. So -p command is used for to create multiple directories which we have given curly braces. Now let's talk about finding the files in the Kali Linux. There are three ways which we can find the files. The first way is by using which command. Which command search through the directories that are defined in the path environment variable. To see the content of the path environment variable, we will simply do echo the echo command. The echo command is used for to show the content with the following for the files or else variables. So for the path variable we will use $sign path. Simply enter. This is the path variable in which the which command goes in the following every path which are given in the path variable. It will go to all particular locations which are provided in this variable and retrieve the file if it is available or not. Suppose I want to search for a file Python, so I will type which Python. So it is in user bin Python. We have provided the user bin directory. So the Python file is in the user bin directory. That's why the which command goes in the user bin directory and search for the particular files. Now let's talk about the another command which is locate command. The locate command is the quickest way to find the location of the files and the directory in the Kali Linux. Let's take an example. Locate rockq.txt. Simply enter. The working of the locate command is that it will show the files related to the provided name. So here we can see that we are getting the rocky.txt with the zip file. So here is the specific file with that name. The locate command will show you the files with the specific file name that you have provided for that command. Now let's talk about the another command which is find. The find command is most complex and flexible search tools among these two. Let's take an example of the find command. So to execute the find command, we will give the sudo permission sudo find slash. The slash is used to indicate that it will go through all the directories which are present in the root location. Hyphen name space hyphen name, we will provide the name for the file which we are looking. We will try to look for the file name as a Python and just enter. Here we will see the output one by one. It will go to all the directories which are present in the root location. Currently it is searching for the USR. It will go through all the directories and provide the output with the related name as a Python. I will simply cancel by pressing Ctrl plus C. Now let's talk about how we can update and upgrade your Kali Linux with a simple single command. We will simply do by providing the sudo privilege sudo apt update. Enter. It will ask you for the password. I will give the password of my current user and enter. Sorry. So it is updating my Kali Linux to the newer version. It will take some time to update. If okay, after updating, we will simply upgrade the services with the latest version. So the simple command is sudo apt upgrade. Enter. Here it shows that these all services or file will be upgraded one by one. So simply type yes. Okay, here is the upgradation of the packages has been finished. So let's clear the terminal by using clear command. Now I have to install the packages in my system. So the simple command is by giving the sudo privilege, I will use the sudo apt install. I will install the FTP service in my Linux. So I will type here -ftpd, simply enter. Providing my password, it will install the FTP service in your system. I will type Y. Simply enter. It will restart your system. Okay, let's open the terminal. Let's try to access the FTP service. Here we can see that there is the FTP service which is installed in my system. Suppose I have to remove the FTP service from my system. The simple command is sudo apt remove with the following services. If I want to remove pure FTPD which I installed previously, simple enter. Provide the password. At here we have to provide the input Y or N. If we type Y, it will simply remove the services from our Kali Linux. I don't want to uninstall the services, that's why I will use the option N. If you want to uninstall the services, you can simply use Y. So that's it for this video.